This was a great opportunity to see the Bradford live.
Thank you. Hi guys,
The Gaumont Cinema in Bradford.
Thank you.
It was due for demolition quite a few years back.
Thank you.
It was saved by a dedicated group of people who wanted to save and restore this amazing Art Deco building. There were tickets available for this Saturday, the 28th of August, and I believe it was just the Saturday when I was lucky enough to get hold of some tickets which enabled us to have a wander around with my two daughters. Magnificent job this building.
The daughter's been...
It's just truly amazing. A lot of the original Art Deco furnishings are still there. I believe there's still some more work to be done, but they've done it to places. It's a real credit to them.
Well, last time I came here was 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and your mum.
Last time I came in, I don't know, it was a full Monty on the
This is one of the bars in the place. There's two bars you can choose from, so during breaks in performances you can in here and have a drink.
Yeah. Called Gaumont. It originated with New Vic.
Oh yeah, look, Gaumont bar.
Gaumont, yeah. They were called New Vic then, I think it was Gaumont first and then New Vic. One or other anyway. But if it hadn't been for that, I've forgotten his name now, it'd have been pulled down because council wanted to pull the place down.
Photography and filming, not from promotion.
Right. That brings back a lot of memories. It does. Well, it's like the original cinema, very much like it. Although the ceiling's not there.
And say, get 2 holidays.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. They have.
Thing is, when they're doing concerts, though,
Can you go concert stage?
Yeah. I'll do that. Yeah, actually, just showed me a video of Amelia on it.
So I'll have to have a.
I've always loved to see what that looks like from the performer's point of view.
Well, in the 50s when I used to come here as a schoolboy, they used to have an organ. An organ used to rise out at the floor.
Yeah.
And it used to be playing. So we used to come here at Saturday morning matinees. And
That's like a spider's web, isn't it?
yeah. And the original ceiling were much nicer than that, although they've done a nice job of this.
Hello.
Well, that's the original decor at balcony, well, that as I remember it. I wonder if they're going to restore the rest of it.
Hello. Hello.
You don't realise how high and how big the place is.
This moment I thought I'd just have a walk down the front of the stage, and when I saw that people were allowed to go up the steps and go onto the stage, this was too good an opportunity to miss, so I made my way down to the stage. Now when I used to come in here as a schoolboy in the 50s, there used to be an organ at the front. You can't really see any trace of it now, it's long gone, but it used to come out of the floor, and I'm not sure whether it was Arnold Loxham that used to play here. I might be wrong there, I really can't remember, but it was always spectacular when it came out of the floor there, playing the organ, and all those kids shouting and cheering. It's a really amazing sight. Now, this is the area where I sat during the 60s when the Beatles came to Bradford, and it was a great occasion with me and my pals. The only problem was that we couldn't really hear the Beatles, we couldn't hear them singing because of all the screaming and shouting of the masses. But what a great atmosphere, and let's hope it's going to be the same again with this new venue. An amazing place for gigs. Well, surprising how big this place is. You don't realise it till you get up onto the balconies. It's actually room for 3,000 to sit down and 3,500 standing capacity, so it's not bad really. The Bradford Live that was opened in 1930, 3,318 seat Art Deco Cinema variety theatre, and over the years it's been known as the New Vic or New Victoria, the Gaumont and the Odeon. The Odeon was the last name, and I think they made a mess of the place in all these small multi-cinemas. But anyway, what they've done now, they've rebuilt the auditorium and stage, ballroom and restaurant. It was derelict for a long time, and the council, as I mentioned, wanted to pull the place down. But there was such a big protest, and lots of people organised protests and fundraising, and it was saved. In its glory days, it had some superstars playing here, and some of the world's most iconic acts came to Bradford. And Buddy Holly came here in 1958. He graced the stage at the Gaumont during his only UK tour, sadly dying in that tragic air crash the year after in 1959. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, the Beatles, you couldn't hear. They came in 1963 and appeared at the bottom of the bill was a supporting act, 16-year-old Ellen Shapiro. The band returned in 63, and of course both performances were sold out, and in 1964 to kick off the UK tour. Springfield came here in 64. She was with Brian Poole and the Tremolos and Urban Hermits. Rolling Stones in 63, 65, and first played on the bill supporting the Everly Brothers, Little Richard in 1963. Returned following year, and again in 1965, this time top of the bill. Of course, 68, Tom Jones made the last ever concert at the Gaumont before the building was closed, and converted into a cinema and a bingo hall in 1969.
Thank you. Lovely experience that. Yeah, good.
Just making my way back to my two daughters, have a sit down for 5 minutes on the nice comfortable seats. Just Just now waiting for the lift to take us up to the upper balcony. There's plenty of lifts for access to the balconies and down to the bar on the ground floor. The lower ground floor, I should say. Well, it's easy enough to get up and down the place.
Floor H. And the balconies now.
Well, we're now on the upper balcony, the highest one. There's one below this which we'll have a look at after I've had a look round here. Gives you a good sense of size of the place from up here. It really is a large theatre.
And we're going down now to the front of the second top balcony, I should say. It's certainly a big place. You don't realise it until you get top of the balconies.
Have a look over the edge now and the seating arrangement below on the second balcony below there. It's laid out similar to the one we're on now. Just a quick pan around the part there of the balcony. The ceiling there, the framework used to be plastered in the old days. Fancy ornaments.
Yeah, the bar area. Plenty of toilets. Just ventured into the ballroom. Some of the original Art Deco stuff I think is in here, especially the windows which survive behind panels, and it's looking good through this door. There's the windows. This is how I remember it. Original Art Deco windows there. Made a nice job, haven't they? Well, they've certainly made a nice job of this place. It's a credit to them.
To believe that this place was due for demolition and nobody seemed to care about the place. The council didn't seem to care. If it weren't for a chap called Norman Littlewood who campaigned strongly to get the place saved and restored, and if it weren't for him it wouldn't be here. We'd probably see on this side would be the concrete and glass monstrosities that litter around Bradford. They pulled a load of beautiful buildings down over the years, especially the 60s. All gone, and there's nothing nice at all. And this beautiful Art Deco building, at least now, was being saved. When I used to come here as a schoolboy in the 50s, and I remember it in its full glory. And thank goodness now it's been saved.
So we're on the lower balcony now.
From the lower balcony you can see the balcony there, the framework in front, the plaster decorations there. There's some on the this level, but they only go so far. Now whether they were the rest of them was damaged or can't be replaced, I don't know, but some of the original stuff's still there, and it looks really nice. I remember that when I was a kid. Plans to replace it all, I don't know.
Yeah, nice and comfortable seats as well. It's just at St Chartres, just down there where I sat to watch Beatles in the 60s. It's down by that door there. Right, we shall go sit in the box seats. Up the steps and down again. Well, I can find a quicker way than that. It's like get royalty sat in one of these boxes.
Just there you get a better view of the decorations which I mentioned earlier on the balcony fronts. The upper one of course has none, but the lower one's got a good half restored.
Get a good view.
So whether they're going to restore the rest of it,
Probably one of the best
I don't know.
seats in the
Would be nice to see it though.
place.
I would imagine sat in these side boxes you're going to get an excellent view of the stage, the turns
They would get a
that
good view
to
of
be
the
on.
train here.
Won't have anybody sat in front of you, that's for sure. That was interesting, sitting in one of these side boxes. Make his way out again now to the stairs on here. Find the exit. See what else we can explore. There must be some more. Well, there is more, but just finding it.
That is more like the fire exit, not the fire exit.
plenty of seating. Oh, is that the VIP room there? Are we VIPs then, or just ordinary wallers? Oh, they've still got the original windows in there. Yeah.
Look at that ceiling, how magnificent it's been restored. The walls and the windows. But, the 30s, when they built these big cinemas, these Art Deco cinemas, expense was nothing. Just built them and they didn't care about how much they cost. Certainly went to town with them. Mentioned before, I'm glad these windows weren't destroyed. It's a good job they were panelled over, and that's kept them in the condition what they are. To replace these, it costs you a fortune these days. A couple of photos from the period there. This one is the very room we're in now. VIP room. Now, there was another Art Deco cinema just a stone's throw up the road from here. That was called the Odeon. That was a nice Art Deco style building. It was a very large cinema, just like this. And of course, it was like everything else in Bradford. It's a nice looking building. It was pulled down. We thought of preserving it. There we see the famous Alhambra Theatre there through the window.
That's certainly a credit to them. Getting Daisy.
Basement.
Which door's opening? Which door?
Which doors? Left or right? Wow, yeah. Oh, the old boilers, old furnaces.
Brilliant. Yeah, I'll do that. As long as there's no problems. Because just as I was leaving the house, Gary said, yeah, absolutely. No, I love it.
That's what used to keep you warm when you're watching your picture. Interesting. I didn't know they'd still got these. Oh. It is a surprise.
Imagine you eat that coffee.
Behind the
Bradford live, you're getting some live, aren't you? What's on here? I wonder if it goes right round. It's a bit like The Shining. They're certainly not short of toilets. Wow, it goes on forever.
Well, I thought I'd just carry on and see where we end up. It's brought us out into another area. I'm not too sure what this area is. There's a small screen at the far end there, but the ceilings again and the windows, the columns, they've restored everything. It's an amazing job they've done. As I say, the windows are a pet love of mine. These Art Deco windows are nicely preserved. Nice details in the ceiling there. Beautiful decorations there on that section of ceiling. I think it's some kind of a conference room, this, or like a boardroom, meeting room, whatever, function room. And there again, another bar. You're not short of bars in this place. Probably catering for all different kinds of things. I would imagine you could have a wedding in here, or some kind of a party, or private film show, or a board meeting, or whatever. It's certainly made a nice job of the place. Just at the moment there seems to be some kind of a children's activity taking place, or it's taken place. There's various things what the children have been doing, games and puzzles. I think that concludes our tour around the venue, back in the main area now where we came in. That was a really enjoyable experience.
You're welcome.
I'm really glad got the tickets. The tickets, as I say, was only available online. Thanks to our Tracy, my eldest daughter, enabled us to have a visit to this building. As a cinema, it was the third largest in Britain when it opened. With only the Trocadero and Castle and Davis Theatre at Croydon being larger. By 1930, cinemas had converted to screen sound pictures, which had been introduced in 1927. The new Victoria was the first cinema in Britain to be purpose-built for talkies. It was built at a cost of £250,000. In 1950 the complex was renamed the Gaumont. By this time both the Odeon and Gaumont circuits, controlled by Circuits Management Association Limited, a subsidiary of the Rank organisation. With the city's Odeon scheduled for redevelopment by Bradford Corporation, Rank decided to redevelop the Gaumont as a twin cinema and bingo club. On the 30th of November 1968 it closed for 9 months. By the time that building was ready to reopen, the original Odeon had been closed for 5 months, and the new complex opened on the 21st of August 1969, the Odeon name. Now, the Rank organisation converted the Gaumont into a complex with the former circle divided into two auditoria of 1200 and another of 467 seats. And the former stall were converted into a 1,000-seat top-ranked bingo hall. I think they totally ruined the place. I think it went on the downhill from then on, personally. And the new Victoria Ballroom had also closed in 1968, and it remained unused 20 years. In 88, beg your pardon, Rank had it converted into a 244-seat auditorium and reopened that June as a third screen at the cinema. There's a view of the Alhambra Theatre next to the Gaumont. They complement each other. 1963 was actually a very notable year in the Gaumont. In February, Helen Shapiro headlined a concert there, supporting performances by Danny Williams and Kenny Lynch. At the bottom of the bill was a new band, believe it or not, called the Beatles. They were about to release their first LP record, Please, Please, Please Me. In October, the Everly Brothers headlined a concert with supporting acts by Bo Diddley and another new British band, the Rolling Stones. Now in December the Beatles returned, headlining a concert playing to two packed houses with supporting performances from the Barron Knights, Tommy Quickly, Billy J. Kramer and Cilla Black, and an unmentionable name ends in Harris. Harris. Stones returned in 65, this time heading the bill. Tom Jones sang at the Gaumont in 68. Well, I hope you found this video of interest, and once again, thank you for watching.